You get your new branding photos back from your photographer, and everyone around you is saying, you should be so happy. You look amazing. You look beautiful. And what you're seeing is something else entirely. It's like you see something completely different to them when you're looking back at your photos. It's not that you didn't choose the right photographer or the right outfits or the right tones. Like you've got that part nailed. What you can see are the things that very few others can see when they look at an image of you. You can see your awkwardness. You can see your discomfort in your body. You can see that you're not as free as you want to be in your positioning, in yourself, and in your power. And you know that if you don't have that nailed, if you can't convey that in your photo shoot and beyond, even when you're on stage and on video, then there's going to be a gap between you and how your ultimate dream client is magnetized to you. There's a lot of weight that goes into your branding photos. It's not just about the graphics that you can create out of it. The point of a branding photo shoot, from my perspective, is to signify that you're entering a new chapter. You're effectively stepping into a new level, and the photo shoot is the embodiment of that. You get to play with and experiment with showing up in the most enhanced way that you can, the most powerful way. And this goes beyond, again, the outfits that you choose, the tones, the space that you're in, even, although all of that contributes to the final product. What we're getting at here is the essence that you're carrying when you go into your photo shoot. And if there's any part of you that is wobbling, if there's any part of you that's just going repeatedly into your head as the shutter snaps, then what you're going to get back is a disembodied version of what you were there to convey to your ideal clients and collaborators. Before you go into your next photo shoot, there are some things that you can do in order to make it completely congruent so that you don't go in feeling like everyone tells me this is great, but I don't feel it. Or I've put these images out there and it keeps attracting a certain level of clientele, a level of clientele that I want to move beyond because I want to attract people that are here, not here. So before you go into your next shoot, there's something that you need to know if you want to be magnetic as fuck to your ideal clients. And the thing that you need to know is your conviction needs to be locked in. And I'm not talking about your conviction for what you look like. I'm talking about your conviction for who you are at your core, how fucking powerful you are, and how much you believe in your work as the thing that your dream clients need to transform their lives. That is the energy that you need to take in with you to your next photo shoot so that everything can align and feel completely congruent. So that ideal clients can look at your photos and go, holy fuck, who is that woman? That's the woman that I want to work with. She is my only choice because I can see when I look at her beyond the clothing, beyond the space, beyond the beauty, beyond the elegance, that she is all in on who she is and what she does. I trust her because when I look at her, I can see that she trusts herself. And what's going to convey that the most isn't the outfits and the space and even the photographer that you choose. It's going to be the positioning of your body. And if your body is congruent with everything that you want every single person who sees your photos to pick up on, we're talking about what's unspoken. And when you choose to be in your power and allow people to see you in your power through your photo shoots, what happens is you add the words to match on socials, on the website, and everything just clicks into place for them. The words do part of the heavy lifting, but really it's your comfort and your ease in your body that's going to do the most work, because an image conveys that power in a nanosecond to your ideal client. The sad thing is that so many women don't think that they have any power or influence in this part of their lives. They tend to move through and go, this is just the way it is. I'm just a closed off person. I'm shy. I'm introverted. I'm not comfortable in my body. Story, 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 story. None of that from this moment forward needs to be your story if you choose something else and you choose to get to know your body. The way that you get to know your body is through tapping into the feeling of conviction. And that feeling does not wobble. When you tap into conviction that stays with you, when you have the power to go, even if this thing happens, I come back to this truth that I know myself, that I love myself, that I have a choice as to how I hold myself, that I have a choice as to how I hold my body and how I convey my power to the world. When you tap into that, you can show up to any photo shoot, any video recording, any onstage speaking gig, anything at all, and drop in so fast. And people don't believe me at first when I say this, but it gets to be so easy. It gets to be so easy when you know who you are and you've had your power reflected back to you. This is one of life's greatest gifts. And if you carry this gift with you throughout your business journey, not just for the next photo shoot, and carry it beyond into every single opportunity that you have when you need to be visible, it will change your business, because you're not spending hours fretting about how you look, what are they going to think of me, how are they going to see me. This eradicates all of that. And I feel like every single day I'm in on this secret and I don't understand how everyone else isn't in on it too, or doesn't want to be in on it too. But if you're listening to this, I know you want to be in on that secret too. And right now, your head is having a fucking field day making a mess of this and overcomplicating it. It does not have to be hard. It comes back to being in the proximity of someone who is powerful and who can reflect your power back to you, not just once, but again and again and again and again. This is the exact work that I do with my clients, and it makes their branding photo shoots a million times better. Not just that, it makes it easier to show up on stage, easier to show up when you're guesting on a podcast, easier to show up on a live video. Nothing can surprise you, and you don't have to spend hours to prepare when you know who the fuck you are and you know how to manage your conviction if it wavers, if it wobbles. It doesn't have to derail you like it used to. It doesn't have to sap your joy. And it definitely doesn't have to create cringeworthy moments of, I don't know who that is looking back at me. She looks awkward as fuck. I am dissatisfied with that. I'm not happy with that. It doesn't have to be hard to course correct. What it takes is you locking in your conviction so that it stays with you and clients can come play in your world and pay you what you want. Because when they see you show up and share from your power, from your conviction, and from your magnetism as the standard, when they see you more focused on getting them the result they want than being worried about what you look like, that's when dream clients give you a full yes and pay in full. And the way to make that happen is to know exactly how to show up as the one who has turned on her most powerful magnetic frequency. Because if you did this, you would make so much more money, your dream clients would finally see you, your dream clients would finally hear you, and your business would explode. Not just once, again and again and again. Dream Client Magnet is the private one-time session designed to switch on your magnetism so you get luxuriously paid by clients that do it for you. Go to laurenwhite.com.au/session to secure your call.